Hey folks, welcome back. This is the final match of the season. This is End All Be All here. Today we are facing Brian 1120 from the guild Kyber Sacrificial de Benar. Has an ultimate Kylo, 373k lifetime banners, and let's dive right in. So my opponent has already attacked and one shot all of my board except for my Ray. So I kept Grievous with Newt, Padme with the Hermit with the Yoda, and then I kept Darth Revan with Basti, but without Malak. That's because I kept Malak down south with my Ray, which he had problem with. I think he primarily uses the Darth Revan Watt counter against Ray, and I think ran into some problems with the tank with the double tank combo over here. Also kept my CLS squad with Chewpio and and Han and Chewie. Now this squad gave my last opponent some problem. Took 5 attempts against it, but my current opponent was able to take it out with no problem at all. Before we move on to the attack phase, I wanted to spend a little time on this team and something that I just learned very recently. One of my guildmates picked this up from the Rebel server, but I always assume that I won't be able to get CLS to get guard until I get my 3 Baka relic up. But that's not necessarily the case. There is a way to there is a way to get around that. Now, usually the way I like to set my rebel team is I just filter for rebel, and then I place them in the order in which they appear. And since my 3PO and Chewie is only gear 11, he obviously comes at the end, and he ends up being at the end anyway. But for those of you like me who don't have a relic 3PO and Chewie, and the guard gets stolen by him, and you want the guard to go on CLS, there is a workaround. Now, ideally, when you go into this battle, you'll see that my Luke is at uh, at about 49 plus 39, about 90k health and protection combined. So what ends up happening is the lead gets applied. Chewbacca then decides that the guard needs to go on 3PO and Chewie because his health is less than that. It's about 75k or something like that, which is less than 90k that CLS has. So Chewbacca gives the guard to 3PO and Chewie, and then 3PO and Chewie gets his bonus, which is the 40% of the lead's health and protection. So when you go into the battle, you'll see over here my 3PO and Chewie has got the guard. Now, if you rearrange this and have, let's go back to the Rebels and have 3PO and Chewie in the slot before your legendary Chewbacca, then what ends up happening in the turn of operations is Luke's lead gets applied, and then 3PO and Chewie, uh, his unique gets applied, which is 40% of the leader's max health and protection, which is about 35 to 40k in the case of Commander Luke Skywalker. So the 75k health over here that 3PO and Chewie has gets instantly converted to about 110, 115k health and protection, and that ends up making him more tankier than Commander Luke Skywalker. So when Chewie's turn, when the order of operations gets applied, Chewie then applies guard to Commander Luke Skywalker, since he's got less effective health, around 90k, than 3PO and Chewie, who's got 110, 115k. So when I go into the battle with this order, you'll see over here my CLS has got the guard, which is ideally how you want to do, at least on offense. So that was something neat that I just picked up that I thought I'll share with you guys. All right, let's head back into the battle, because it's going to be a while for me before I relic my 3 Baka, at least maybe another month or so. So until then, it's good to have this trick up your sleeve in case I want to use it on offense and I want the guard to land on CLS. So that's always that's something interesting to note. Nothing much at the back over here. I just get my B resistant squad and Mon Mothma, which I usually keep. So now let's go ahead and start the attack phase. I just need to clear my opponent to win. So we're not going to be very conscious about banners. As long as we one shot my opponent, or at least clear the board, we should be fine. So let's focus down below where he's got his first order squads, two of them. He's got SLKR, and this is the double tank version. So let's take in our Luke, the Jedi Knight Revan, and let's play this a little carefully to make sure we are able to get this team down. Okay, so he's going to go first, and let's pass the turn mirror over to Luke, stun everyone, and I'm going to target Kylo Ren and give this to Luke. And now I'm going to target down Hux. In the double tank version, I prefer to target down Hux and get rid of him. Let's get this down. All right. So Hux is down. And looks like our Revan also is down, which is not a good sign. Let's go and do this. Okay, almost got him out. Let's do some taunt. And let's call... Okay, excellent. So ideally... Okay, so we have gotten rid of everyone except Kylo, and Kylo has gone to ultimate. So this might be a problem. We may not be able to get rid of him right away. So we may need to use a cleanup team. Let's do this. Blind, excellent. Come on, come on. Almost. Ooh, that was so close. Okay, so unfortunately we weren't able to get him all the way down in one shot. So we'll have to use a cleanup team, and I think I'm just going to go in with my gas. Let's see, I'm going to use my gas, but probably not the whole team. Let me think about what I want to take here. Alright, so I think I'm definitely going to take my gas, but not as lead, because I don't want him to get targeted with the taunt. I can afford to throw teams. I've got plenty of offense left. So maybe I'll just take in... I want to save my Vader, but I do want Thrawn in there. So I'm going to use a Thrawn lead with Shore as the backup. And then I'm going to take in, let's see, I'm going to take in my gas. And I think I've got Barris as well. I'm going to take in Barris just for extra insurance and maybe someone to call assist. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so Shore has done his job. Let's try to work down with gas now. Okay, he's reducing his health, max health. Let's give this back to gas and finish him off. Okay, so a little expensive. I ended up using Thrawn as well as gas, but I wanted to save my Vader, and at least it was cleared, which is the most important thing. All right, now against this team, I think I'm just going to use my JTR squad. Yep, this team should be more than enough to take care of this squad. The most dangerous character is going to be Kylo. Don't like his AoVs. Let's go after Phasma. Don't like that. Let's cleanse that. Let's actually get rid of Fox. Supply some expose, another expose. All right, let's keep this guy under check. And let's try to get rid of first order executioner before he builds up too much damage. There we go. Okay, now the turn meter train is rolling. We need to get a cleanse off on this guy. I think Illuminated Destiny is coming up, so that should be fine. There we go. Let's get rid of Phasma and keep this guy under check. Alright, that's much better. And let's finish first order TIE Pilot off. Original Finn has got tons of protection and health, and tons of defense rather, which is always good. It's actually one of the better tanks. Let's keep this guy under check again. And let's finish him off. Another Illuminated Destiny. This guy's gone. Let's land a stun. Excellent. Let's cleanse some more. And the battle is well under control. I'll need to let him take a turn because he'll be stacking defense the more you hit him. But that looks like it was not necessary over here. Okay, so the front zone has been cleared. I think we've secured our victory. We have to see what's at the back. But even if we clear the other zones, we should be fine. All right, nothing much. So we can easily take this out. So let's make a plan and come back. Well, actually, I think I know what I want to take up top. I'm going to try my sisters against the Grievous squad. So let's go ahead and do that. You're going to go first, take tons of turns, but I think we should be fine. Let's get some plague out. Ooh, okay. So now both the deaths have been done. Let's actually save the heal for now. Okay. Now we need to heal up and get everyone back. Let's apply a stun over here. Excellent. Now let's spread some more plague. All right, let's do this. Let's keep going. All right, now it's time to revive. I always wait for 2 people to die before I revive when I'm playing Night Sisters against Grievous. With one person, I usually like to do basics to try to develop the health on Daka. Alright, P1 is gone, so all the healing is gone. Let's revive. And let's save the healing for now. Okay. I want to heal up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's bring everyone back. And now this should do it. At this stage, you're very much in control once you've got all the sisters back and there's only Grievous left. Once you land plagues on him, he ends up not taking any more turns because you can expect the stun to remain out there. Okay, so that is done. Now against the sisters, it's a relatively weak sisters team, so I can use my bounty hunters. I saved them on offense this time. So let's do that. Let's use our bounty hunters against the sisters. This is the standard bounty hunter team that I usually take. Boss lead should be more than enough. Okay, let's taunt and let's start spreading some debuffs around. And let's once the plague is out, we'll just need to Let's just heal everyone up. Some more heals and thermals, and we can annihilate someone. Let's just get rid of Daka. And let's land a stun over here. Excellent. Now let's get rid of Asajj. Excellent. Heal everyone up. Yeah, these sisters shouldn't be a problem for my bounty hunters. Alright, let's get rid of Talzin. There we go. Let's keep going after her. Alright, let's do this and they should take care of... oh, we still haven't exhausted deaths. Okay, so those are the 2 deaths exhausted. So let's execute her and be done with it. I think that should be... it should be 60 banners. Alright, that was simple enough. Now let's see what else we need to take against the other squads. We have Geos, pretty weak Geos. Yeah, Treya should be fine out there, but I think I'll use Treya against one of these squads. I've got my Shakti, I've got my First Order, I've got Watt as well, and Treya. And I've got my Vader, so we've got tons of offense. Let's actually try a Vader solo over here. I can afford to experiment and do stuff like that. So I think I just need to make sure they are not faster than my Vader. 260. $235. Yeah, I think Vader should be fine over here. Yeah, let's just take Vader in. I'm curious. Alright, let's go into Merciless. Let's do this against Brute. Let's get rid of Brute Alpha. And then Spy. And then Poggle. Vader is just one-shotting them. Yeah, that was no worry at all. Man, Vader is... love the rework of Vader. Yeah, no problem there at all. We have... we might want to do a mirror over there. Let's see what we want to take over here against Wampa. I think I'll probably use my First Order against the squad up top. I have my Geos as well, which I can probably use against these guys down south. Okay, First Order and Geos, I think that's going to be what we're going to do. Let's go in with First Order against Karth. What we're going to do is first stun Wampa and then pass it back to him. Stun this guy. Oh wow. Okay, let's try to take mission out. Man, I could have gone undersized over here as well. All right. Okay, that's bye-bye Zalbar. And let's take care of him. Let's actually go after Wampa. I think we're missing a little bit on Hux, but that's fine. Okay, this team is taken care of. Now the final team. Yeah, Geo should be no problem over here at all. I have my Shakti clones as well. I've got my Nest. Maybe I should try a solo over here. Nah, there's too many stuns over here. Well, I have my Watt as well. Let's try a fun team out. I'm gonna go in for a Wampa squad. Let's see. Who do I want to take in? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Treya. No, I'll save Treya. Maybe I'll just take in Shakti Wampa and Wat Tambor, and maybe I'll go for, let's see who else is there. Maybe I'll just go for that feat with who are those guys? Chirut and Bays. Mine are not developed at all, Chirut and Bays, and they'll probably end up dying. Look at that. Gear 8. What other separatists do I have? Oh, I've got this guy. Maybe I use him. Okay, let's try this out. Otherwise, we can clean it up with Geos or Shakti or something. Okay, let's give the weapon tech to Wampa, and then I'm going to give the healing tech to Dooku, and then we're going to try to go to town. All right. Stun over here. Okay, there goes Chirrut, there goes Bays. Okay, let's just take out this guy and let's apply an ability block over here. Oh, we don't have damage immunity on this guy anymore. Let's get rid of Dooku. Okay, let's hide everyone so that Wampa is the only one open. And that's what I like about Wampa. When his allies die, he gets a full turn meter almost immediately. Well, we don't have a way to get rid of the dispel. So we just have to wait for him to come out like so, and then take care of him now. Okay, not bad. At least I got that Chirrut and Bays feat done. So there we have it, 1686. We just need to take care of this one, and then we have secured the victory. So I'm just going to go in with my Rebel fleet, and I have my new Rebel Y-Wing. Maybe I should try that out. Yeah, let's take that, and let's take Piston and these guys. Okay. All right. There's Sunfac and there's Big Starklighter and Han Solo. So if I do this, I'll be forced to attack Sunfac, which is fine. Let's get this on the board. And let's go after Sunfac and finish him off. Alright, what does this do? Shield disruption. That'll be useful. Yeah, that's the problem with shield disruption. It can be resisted. Alright, let's just get rid of him. And oh, I love all the assists. Okay, this should take care of it. And I think I'm going to end with full health and full protection on everyone. One good thing about the Rebel Y-Wing is it ends up recovering tons of health and protection. Or at least protection, if not health. Alright, so we end with 1904. So that's a victory. So we ended up with the 11-1 record. We only lost once, and that too because I couldn't clear the ray while my opponent went efficiency around my ray. So, but I think still pretty good Grand Arena match. Happy with the outcome. I think it was good getting back to 3v to 5v5 from 3v3. Um, it's definitely a game mode that I prefer, 5v5. All right, so that's it for this season. I'll join you guys in a week when we enter the next season. Hope we have hope we have something different, a different mode, maybe two ships or no ships at all. We haven't had that in a while. That might be something interesting. Just some way of shaking up the map would be really interesting. But anyway, um, we'll catch you guys in a week's time. Hopefully, we'll have new characters, new strategies around that time. I'll catch you guys in a week. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.